So building a forehand is the same for kids as for adults. If you are 8 years old or 40 years old, it's the same. So we start with the index finger in the heart of the racket, which gives you automatically a Eastern forehand grip. And from there we open the racket out of our hand. We try to turn the racket parallel to the net and close to the contact point, and from there we just touch the ball and we finish our stroke by turning the back of our hand into our neck. So as you can see, for the kids and for the adult, it's father and daughter, it's exactly the same. So just open out of your hand, get your hand to the contact, touch the ball and finish your stroke. This is the first step, and we do this from the service line, and from there we will go to the back of the court. So in the back of the court we open the racket in the same way as the exercise before, and now we are bringing the racket to the contact point. So in this way we learn to find the ball, we learn to find the distance to the contact point. Here you can see she's running to the side of the court, so she brings the racket to the contact point and she turns automatically in a good way her shoulders and she runs in a natural way. So here she's going backwards, and as you can see she turns more to be able backwards, and as you can see, because she turns well following her hand, she also has that first crossover step. And also with the adults we have the same, learn to find the ball, get the racket to the contact point, find the distance and touch and finish. As you can see, he finishes every time well into the neck, which is one of the most important points at BMT. So touch and finish, the two first basics, and then we will bring in some rhythm, the bounce and the turn, but you will see this in the end of the video. So also here he turns well, he makes that 1-2 step behind, which is perfect. Then we go back to the service line and we do the same exercise as the first one, but with the racket in the normal position on the bottom of the racket, and they start with the Eastern forehand grip. So they open the racket, stay close to the contact point, make that touch and that finish, and we do this exercise also a little bit, changing the height of the ball. So if the ball is higher, the hands will be weighting a little higher. If the ball is lower, the hands can be lower. So this is the next step. And then again the same in the back of the court, finding the ball, following the hands towards contact, touch the ball, finish your stroke. And as you can see, she goes to the side following her hand. She starts to get automatically more an open position if you go in that way. Also in the back, if you go backwards, you learn to find better your back leg, which can give lots of support. So this is for me one of the first exercises to get a good distance and a good position to the ball. So after that we start to bring in the split step. I am explaining that the moment I'm touching the ball, they should be in the air and they make a little jump, which is called the split step. And of course the split step also goes for the adults. It doesn't matter if you're 8 years or 40 years, the split step can be used by everybody. And then from the split step we have to turn, so we have split and turn, so they have to go with both hands on the racket now. They have to turn the racket in the direction of the ball, so split and turn is the next step. Then in the back we get split and turn and go with both hands towards contact point. So now she's busy running in the right direction with the racket ready, and she's looking for the bounce. So here you can see he makes the split step, turn his hands into the direction of the contact, and he goes in that direction following his hands. So here he's going to the side of the court, he makes that split and he will turn and go in that direction. So now they know how to run, they're looking for the bounce, and on the bounce they will start their swing, they will touch the ball and they will finish. So she'll turn and run, bounce and turn, touch and finish. Turn, looking for the bounce, and on the bounce you make your backswing, you touch the ball and you finish your stroke. So the split step, the turn, follow your hands, looking for the bounce, bounce and turn, bounce and turn, bounce and turn, and these are the first steps to build up the forehand. So these were the basics, and once they have that, we practice a lot the four important points: the bounce, the turn, the touch, and the finish. Repeating a lot. As you can see, I'm not saying anything about the split step now. It's for me more important. Yeah? She has a good timing, which is the bounce. She has a good rhythm, which is the speed of the ball, and she has control, which is the contact, and keeping the control is making that finish. So bounce and turn, touch and finish. Bounce and turn, touch and finish. So for 8 years old, I think she already has a decent swing. And of course, also the adults, they need a lot of repetition. He is playing already a longer time, so he's already looking for more power. But you can see here the turn, waiting for the bounce. He turns on the bounce, but because he's looking for too much power, sometimes his rhythm goes off. But these are the steps. So thank you for watching and see you in another video.